Welcome to HydroDrop 101, and today we're going to talk about how fast the remote is when you press a button, how quickly it activates your pumps or dumps on your car. So the setup is we have a remote cracked open so I can access test points. We have the base station over there, and out of the base station we have a oscilloscope probe to measure the output. And we here on the probe and we'll measure the remote. So the idea is when I press a button on the remote, it's going to wirelessly transfer that information to the base station. The base station will interpret it, send the signal out to the appropriate channel. In this case, we're going to use the front pump as our signal to measure. So let's do that. So what I'll do here is press the pancake up. As you can see, the signals are measured. The yellow indicates the remote when it first turned on, and it peaks over here. The blue indicates the output of the pump. So you have 0 volts here, and out here is your 24 volts. You have 10 volt for division for the blue. There's a 1 volt for division for the yellow. Now keep in mind, this is a negative triggered setup system. So this is 0, and when it 3.3 volts, and then when it triggers, it drops to 0, and that's your trigger signal. So this is the setup we have, and as you can see, the difference is called a delta cursor. So we start off with 0 time, and how much time afterwards that the pump actually output turned on, and that is 6.6 milliseconds here. So 6.6 milliseconds is the time it takes when you push a button. That signal travels wirelessly to the base station. Base station sends it to the high current module. The high current module will activate the appropriate channel, in this case the front pump, and measures it. So the time you hit the button and the time you get the signal here is 6.6 milliseconds. And just to give you a reference what 6.6 milliseconds is an Xbox latency time or reaction time is about 7 milliseconds. So this is less. Thank you for watching HydroDrop 101. We appreciate your business.